Hello everybody and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord in the Aserai 1000 Day Challenge. Now, I was really debating on going to check him. The only way I would do that is have to kick the Brave and then go check on him, and if he didn't work, then get the Brave, send him back out. I feel like that's too much of a risk at this point, considering the Brave can top out near 100. So I think unless a Spice Bender or a Swift spawns, I'm not going to do that. I can just leave him as an option when we get our next clan tier, which I've said I should be in about 5 episodes. So we're just going to continue on unless we know. The only thing that would suck is if a Spice Bender or Swift dropped and they were hard capped. That would suck. That would be like really bad. Because that would mean that they're stuck at around 80 to 100. Well, my other guy can get 100. Why not just leave my other guy out there? You know, that's why I don't like hard caps. And I feel if somebody does have a hard cap, that their levels, what level they're at, should be equivalent to that. So if, let's say, they're hard capped at 100, then that means their natural focus should be at around 60 or 70. That's what I think should happen. But it gets really depressing, and I've had it happen where I've had a Spice Vendor that, what do they start at, 101, 103, something like that? They had a focus of 10. That means I would have had to have pumped 3 or possibly 4 focus points into them to get them out of it. That's ridiculous. That is something I've been trying to lobby to get changed, and I'm sure they are not too concerned about that right now. I've also been lobbying to try to get companions changed, so that way there are some younger, so you can actually build them up with you like you did in Warband. You had the ability to actually build them up. So I'm trying to actually get that changed as well. But so far I have not had any luck, but I am continuing to try. I mean, I'm the type of person that likes to take time in my game. I'll take 1,000, 1,500 turns to play easily. 2,000 turns if need be. I like building them up. That's what I liked about Warband. You could go faster, you can go slow. And I think that's how Bannerlord should be. In fact, I think they want you to go slow, because I remember reading an article, I can't remember where it was from, if it was Reddit, in which that person stated that the devs said they want you to take time to enjoy the game. Well, why am I doing this? Oh, yeah. If they want you to take time to enjoy the game, then go ahead and give us companions that we can build up alongside of us. When our kids get old enough, don't red hard cap them on every skill like you do a Lord. Let us build them up. And that's why I say give us an option in the game itself where we can choose to have our kids, or else when the kids, first enter your party, have a little say. Do you want them to be leveled, or do you want to grow them? So you can pick whether or not, because some people want them already red, hard capped, and everything, so they're ready to go. But somebody like me, I love building them up. In my playthrough, both my kids weren't built up. I was building them up. They were going to be better party members than virtually anyone but my wife. And they might actually be just as good as my wife. Because I normally take Arwa. And from now on, I hate saying this, I'm going to be saving and going over and over again to get a white. And there's one huge reason why. Noble bows and heavy executioner's axes are not dropping. And the reason why is because they threw them up to like 240,000 or whatever it was. All right, 16 is green now. We got to be careful. But the problem is that I heard that they do not. All right, how am I going to word this? They spawn according to the prosperity of a town. And I don't know what the exact number is, but the response I got from somebody on the forums stated that it would have to break the game to get high enough prosperity for it to drop. I don't know what the calculation is. I know Executioner's Axes can drop here in the Aserai territory. Aserai territory, Aserai. I know they can spawn, so that would tell me that it's about 500 or so. I stole my brother's sitting there. So if an Executioner's Axe, which costs like 60,000, there's one. There you go. I should just go ahead and buy it. It's 25,000. No, I don't want to actually do that. I don't want to. I don't want to waste 25,000. Okay, so there's a heavy Executioner's Axe that costs 25,000. Now, or a regular one. A heavy is supposed to cost, I think, around 200, 240,000. So if at 25,000 you can get it from Hoopjar, then all you have to do is look at the prosperity of it, and they have a 3,800 prosperity, yet they can spawn a 25,000 item. So if you were to multiply that by 10, I don't know what the exact prosperity is needed, but that means it would be somewhere between 20 and 30,000 prosperity. If I'm doing the math right, I could be doing the math wrong. However, but that's what the person stated, that the prosperity can't go high enough to actually spawn the item. That's why you're not getting them. So because of that reason, I will take somebody if they have a, like, I'll always take Arwa now. Give the wine back. If she's got a heavy Executioner's Axes in my playthroughs, because that's what I want more than anything. I want a heavy Executioner's Axe. I'll live with the next lower bow. I have absolutely no problem doing that. What is it? The heavy recurve, I believe it is. I think it's the heavy recurve. And they do not have one. So I'll live with the heavy recurve instead of a noble bow. But I would very much rather have a heavy Executioner's Axe because of the reach on it. The length is like 131, I think, or something like that. It's insane. The regular one, I think, has about 113. But to have 130 length on that, that's what allows you to hit guys really bad. Is there one here? Nah, I didn't think so. You wouldn't have one 2 towns in a row. But that's the problem that I have. And once I heard that person say that, I guess I better start buying at 16. Then that told me right there that, yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and do this now. I'm going to have to start buying it. You know, get the wives that actually matter. If one doesn't have a heavy Execution Axe, which I think only Arwa gets it, I believe she is the only person to get one, then I'll take a noble bow. I believe, because you can only get them here in Aserai. Now, of course, the problem is you don't know about these girls. That's my sister. You don't know about these. You have no idea what they got on them. These are nobles, and they're just sitting in castles and stuff like that. She could have one, but she doesn't show because she's not out and about right now. I love that hair. However, you look at Arwa, noble bow. She, you know, she's not going to have it. So, yeah, I know. Ooh. Oh, that's my mom. She doesn't have one. But she's building up now. I think she just finally was able to become a lord. She's got a noble bowl, but that's what I'm saying. No, it's dealt with the prosperity, and of course they know about it. It's in the known issues page, which I'm shocked that they can't fix. That should be a really simple fix to change, because obviously there's something in the code that says the item can't spawn until the prosperity is this. You should just have to change, unless they have it tied to the price, but you should still be able to put some type of exception in there. I mean, come on, everybody plays, a lot of people play to get the Noble Bow or Heavy Executioner's Axe. And if you can't get it, I mean, it's kind of a downer. I mean, I'm that way. Ooh, look at the hardwood at 68. It'll go down fast, as you can see. But that's some good money. Oh, that's 20. Yeah, I'll take it all. Clay at 11. I'm going to have to think about that soon. Alright, let's get over to Askar. I don't normally reload. In my playthroughs, I just take who I can get. However, once I found that out, that is the reason why they're not dropping, that totally changed my perspective. Completely changed it. I don't think that's right. That you can't get it because of the prosperity issue. So, because of the prosperity issue, I'll definitely take it. Without a doubt. Alright, we're getting up there now. We're getting up there. No, butter's 25. Nothing else. You're not going to have sheep is 93. As you can see, we're getting up there pretty good. How many consumables we got now? 16,000. We're doing good. We are slowly working our way up. Hardwood at 39. Do they have the bow? Wow, they don't have the bow either. The bow costs, there's two of them. There's one that costs, I think it's about 45,000. And then there's another one that costs like 60,000. The problem with that one is it has a couple good stats compared to the other one. But then it also has a couple bad ones. So I kind of prefer the heavy. I know they just got done probably attacking villagers. There was like 5 of them there. So I kind of prefer that one instead. That's pretty nice. Yeah, see, they don't have it either. Where's all the bows? Like, seriously. Okay, yeah, we'll take your grain. We're going. We're getting it. Dates. Fishies. There. We'll take it all. Oil, we'll probably take all of it. Yep. We're getting up there. I guess I'll just say the magic words. Do you see a pattern developing here? 17,400. We're going. I'm slowly getting there. We're down to 4.7 speed. Look at that. Almost a -2 herd penalty. And now we got a 0.5 overweight penalty. So we're traveling 2.5 slower because of overweight and a herd penalty. That's why I get so many cavalry. Oh my god, there's another pause. Without these cavalry, oh geez, we'd be going so slow. When I was first doing playthroughs, I didn't have cavalry. And that's what'll happen in the next one too. When I don't have cavalry doing it, oh my god, it goes so slow. But yeah, we keep buying them. We're just gonna keep racking this number up. We're just not stopping. All the fish, please. Thank you. The beer. Where we get all the oil. I stop at 75. We got it all. All the flax. Ooh, grain at 17. It is, a lot of times it is really good to sell here. It's really hard to sell too because look at this bar. The bar just moves so fast. I sell it all right now at this price. It would drop down to a 2 price. I'd make 15,000 just on grain. I should see what everything is. They wouldn't have enough for it. That's where I wouldn't be able to see. If I like dropped everything, how much I have, what it's worth. It's worth more than what they got, that's for sure. I could figure it out. All I'd have to do is fake buy a couple items from them. And I could see how much everything I have is worth. But you're getting a bad price for it because you can see the price drop down to 2. So it wouldn't be a true test of it. But it's just kind of a number to guess. Nomad bow, but of course no. There we go. Steep recurve bow compared to the heavy recurve. Okay. This is the one I actually prefer. No, that would be the steep recurve. Yeah. Right now I have a cracked simple. So, yeah, that's the one. Which is the same as this. I told people you get this. And right now it has the same stats even though it's cracked. It's a 5,000. Even though this will only sell for like 400. But yeah, I'd get the steep recurve. It's really good. Of course, it's not a noble bow, but it's really good. That and whoa, look at that. Okay, that worries me a little bit. Even though they are slow, I have to take care of this. We're going to fight 80 of them. 80 of them. Ay, ay, ay. This could be a bad mistake. However, I do need to get rid of them. Get out of my way. Who else do I have in my formation? Oh, the 5s. Okay. The 5s are my raiders. Follow me. Yeah, they're my raiders. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's take them out. They're my horse archers. I got my cavalry in reserve right now. We're just going to go do a little damage to them. That's way too many to let sit there. Way too many. Alright, I think it's time to call them. Yeah, they're running. There's already some running. There they go. They're running. I'm sure it had a lot to do with the raiders. When those raiders are getting headshots and stuff, because headshots lower morale. And then as soon as I called in the cavalry, Cavalry is an instant 10% morale loss. They cause 10% more morale loss. So I don't think we're going to lose anybody. Yeah, that's it. Nobody. And I gained 3 riding, which is cool. I want to see if they'll take. I want them to take them out. Because if not, then there'll be a party of 4 and then sticking together. One made it out. Well. Can't get everything you want. Can't let that group sit there like that. You can't do it. There's 2 groups sitting there now. They can build back up. Expected 3,400. Yep, basically 3,400 I made that day. Alright, a little bit of grain. I should see how much time we actually have. I should keep track of that. Getting a little low on cheese. Alright, beer we can buy. Dates and call it good. 161. 14 to go. I know we'll make it into Sturgia. However, I'm not 100% positive how far we're going to make it through Sturgia into the Kuzite territory before we have to stop. We should definitely make it into Sturgia. Oh, they got some high prices. I haven't looked yet, but 27 on fish. Not enough for the beer yet. A little bit of butter. No one. Oh, cheese is 65. I gotta be very careful and not run that below 50. This might be happening just a little bit earlier than I expected. We only need 14 more points. Then we get insurance plans, which should make a huge difference on them getting attacked. Because now when you start running up over 500, that's when you really got to worry about your caravans. Because they're not going to be as well protected. Yeah, like I said, there we go. 7 on olives, so we'll get rid of them later on. 25 is actually the high cap. No, on the dates. 30 food, no. Okay, good there. No, I'm not going to let it go at 13. A little bit of fish. A little bit of clay. Of course, only down to 20. Because we paid a lot for it. Ah, jeez, I thought I'd get a level out of that. Seems like the levels are going a lot slower. Yeah, we're almost there. Almost to 162. I guess it's not too bad. It's not like I'm selling them a ton of stuff, but there's 27. Alright, yeah, we'll take that. I'm going to hold off on that one. More olives. Fishies. Grapes. This is a beer. I don't know why beer is so cheap here unless they got a brewery. So I guess they have a brewery, a winery, and a wine press. No. Brewery, wine press. No, yeah. Brewery, winery, olive press. That's what they got. Grain at 15. That's actually a good price. And none of that is good. That cost us 10 grand. Oh, wait a minute. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm like down. I have made virtually nothing this episode. Because I'm stocking up. 18,000. I've increased, what, 4,000 consumables this episode? Almost to 20,000. Look how many days that is. That is 7,000 days of food. Oh my word, and they're all cheap. Everything is cheap. Wow. No, we don't want it that high. Do a little bit back. Jeez. Now, one thing we can do is get rid of a little bit of fish. And I think that is it. Yep. Whew. It's like, now I'm stocking up. It was like I couldn't stock up 100 turns ago, and now all of a sudden this 100 turns, it's like the prices all just came back down to normal. And now I can buy everything. I do need to check the hardwood here as well. Alright, they do have grain. Blacks. Hardwood at 12. 93 at 12. Ooh, that I gotta be careful on. Do I go to the village? They would be selling for about 13, maybe 14. But how much will there be? I guess it ain't that big of a deal to actually worry about it. They aren't that very high. They should be up in the 50s and 60s. Yeah, it's the only thing I'm a little concerned about right now is the cheese. That is my only real concern. 162. 13 to go. Bye. 90, yeah, there goes 100 at 13. Beautiful. Now we'll run back to town, see if they're still sitting at 13 or did they go up. Did they get news from the village? Nope. And I guess we will take this. Thank you very much. We'll leave you just a little bit to sit at 14, and I am not going there. I'm going to hold off. It's just two quick towns. However, I would really love to get through here, Sturgia, and back down through Kuzite territory before the end of the episode. That's what I would really like to do. What do we make? 3,100? I couldn't see the number. It went so fast. 20,000 consumables. Crazy. It's like, y'all need something? I got it. And I won't mark it up too much. They're sitting really good. They are sitting really good. The light, when you see a bunch of light greens, that tells you ain't making money here. No, they're just coming to town, so forget that. And they just already went to town. They're at 11. So I will definitely take that. Because I might bump them up to like 13 here, I would think, at the most. They would be at 13. Oh, it's still 11. I'll take it all. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take that. And that. Okay. Whew, great at 20. Let's see if I can even do this. 17, 15, 14. There. Stop there. A little bit of cheese. Not much. Nope. Not at 94. No, sir. I don't know why it does that load. I have no clue why it does that. And I actually don't think I'm going to Marinoth or to Sayanon. I think I'm just going to beeline right up there. Just because I already visited there. The only reason why I'm coming down here is for the clay. That's why. Grain's at 10. I got some beer. Too much. That's good. No, no. Yes, yes. Good, good, good. Dun, 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 dun. Good. We are out of here. So, yeah, if you look at it, I'm like, I don't know how many turns in we are. Okay, we're 350 turns in, and you look at it and go, you got 210,000 in that much time, and what are you doing? Like I said, if I were to sell everything I got on me right now, whoosh, I could make any town broke. Even if they got 60, 70,000, I bet I could break them. I got well more than that. I wonder if I got more than 100,000 on me. And then you don't even count the mules as well. I mean, there's something you can do with them if they're not buying at a good price. Normally mules, you know, you can go to the places like over in Blandia where they sell really good. But I'm paying 100 for them, even if I sell them off at 50. That's a ton of money. How much are my mules? There you go. I could sell off the mules start at 100. I could actually sell these for more than I paid for them. So if you take 100 times that, that's 60,000 right there. This is 100 grand right here. That alone is 100,000. That's crazy to think about. I love that 39, and they're calling it. I'll take that. I'll take that at 50. Okay. Yeah. No. 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 Their prices are just like, eh. Now we can go with a little bit of that. And we can go with a little bit of that. Oh, they will buy one oil off of us at least. Yeah, I don't know how much I got on me. When I start really selling it off, around, I can't remember when it is. Turn 8. I can't remember exactly when now. I can't remember if it's 8 or 850. What you do is you start lowering the price at which you buy stuff, and then you slowly start selling for less. So right now I'm buying hardwood at 15 and selling at 30. So what then I'll do is I'll continue to buy at 15, but around 800 I'll sell for 25. Then when I hit 900, then I won't buy unless it's like under 13, and I can get all the way down to like 22. So you just slowly start adjusting your numbers. I don't like all that green. There's a ton of green here. Green means bad. You want to see red here. Or you want to see bright green. But you do not want to see light green. That right there, bright, that's what you want to see. Either bright green or bright red. Nope, you don't want to see that. So, yeah, absolutely nothing. Oh, I'm surprised Sturgis still alive. I'm shocked. Wow, look at that. Only two more. And I'll hit 125. I don't think it works, though. Uh, I don't know. I'd have to check the list if scouting even works. I don't think it works. Is that cunning? Yeah, I don't think any cunning works, actually. That's a death trap. That's what I talk about right there. Your guy will come in, and he'll meet up against this guy, and then it'll start pushing him this way. Then all of a sudden the 13 comes in, so they got 29. So they're about ready to attack you. Then they meet up with this guy. All of a sudden they got 38. And that's when they start getting you. And that's all they can get to is right there. Let's see if I can push them. I want to push them out of here. That's when it becomes a death trap. They'll probably go back that way since that's where their home base is. That's where you got to be super careful. But like I said, with my other playthrough, I'll actually target them. If I can catch them. And you look what I'm down to right now. I'm down to, is that in the forest? No, that's 4.3. I'm down to 4.3 speed with my 2 cavalry bonus. Ooh, 3,500. Starting to get close. You're not looking at getting the 4,500 to 6,000 mark from your caravans until you start hitting like day 600-700. Then they start really rolling in the dough. I mean, it's crazy how much they bring. But that's where I said you have to prepare early on. Take that little bit of time out and work their skills. I mean, even if it's a couple hundred days, work their skills because it'll pay off in the end. And my caravan video already showed it. The difference between running... I show the difference in profit running a caravan that has... The companion has less than 40 trade compared to one that has over 100 trade. I've already shown the numbers. And it's staggering. Trade actually does work. Okay, grain at 12, no. Beer. No on the fish. Hot numbers are too hard to see. I don't care. Blacks. 23. Don't know if we're gonna get. Wow, that's expensive. And butter is super expensive. Butter goes down to 40. Butter's worth less. That's what we'll look at. Olives for 65. It goes down fast. That's why we have so many olives. Yeah, remember we only paid like about 10 for them. So as the game progresses, then we can start dropping that number down to like 25. Because they're going to start paying even more for it. Dates at 80. They'll start going. Most of the dates we only paid less than 25 for them. Hardwood 32. Clay 98 to start. Jeez. I guess I should have been buying it at whatever that was. I can't remember. Wow, that's a decent amount of money. Oh, I'm going down to 20. That's right. Give me one. Thank you. They gave me one. How much do we need now? Hard to see white on white. 11. 11 more points for insurance plans. Definitely not getting it this episode. I don't think we'll get the next. Maybe the one after that we'll get insurance plans. But definitely not this one. Oh, there goes my 125. Can spot hideouts from further away. Whoopie-doo. I don't know what they're going to do in 1.5. I know both control and cunning need to be redone. And then I know these they're still working on. I would love to have that perk fixed. Think about that as a trader. A free companion. That's another caravan. That perk does not work. At that point, you'd be running 8 caravans. You could be making well over 10,000 a day. That's what my goal is to make. Around turn 700-800, you start making 10,000 a day. Then for 200 turns, you're gonna make what? 2 million, is it? Yeah, 2 million. 10,000, 100,000, yeah, like 2 million. So that's why I worked so hard at building those guys up, because it's going to matter later on. Take the little time to invest into it right now, and it will pay off huge later on. All we're doing is we're pushing late game. We're slowly working things up when they're really good, like this price here. But that's what we're looking at. That's where we're going to make our money. As you can see, I'm still buying stuff. And the last episode before we stopped, not the last, at the beginning of the last episode, before I sent all my guys out, I had over 300,000. I just sold some stuff. I'm now only at 250,000. I'm still haven't recovered in almost 2 episodes. But it's not the first half, not the first 500. When we hit turn 500 and these guys start maxing out their trade, ooh yeah, you're going to see a difference. Then you can see this number start hitting 5, 6, 7,000. Oh yeah, it's going to be big. We're just slowly biding our time. Geez, all the way up to 21? Seriously? My word. Your prices go up quick, dude. Grapes? Wow. Come on, really? You really just do that? Let's try that again. This time not messing it up. Alright, over here, and then we'll look at the time. I think we can get down there. We're running a little... I'm going to run a little long. I'm definitely not going to hit the hour mark. But if you think if I made these a half an hour long, then I'd only put up an hour a day, because I only put up 2 episodes. But by making them an hour, then I'm putting up 2. See, I don't think this works. I don't think none of that works. Which sucks, like I said, because that 200 perk, oh my word, a free companion. And I'm worried they're going to get rid of it. They're not going to let us have that. That would make me a little mad as a trader. It really would. You got 11 per grain. It's still saying it's a high price. Thankfully, we'll take the little bit of fish you got. Alright, no. 15, 18, 19, no. Good. I think we can get through Kuzite territory. It shouldn't take us 10 minutes. Even though we're still not, we're sitting at 264,000. Like I said, it's not until that 500 or so you're really going to start seeing that number go. That's when the economy is going to, the inflation is going to kick in to mess up the economy there. That is make 4,000 of my caravans and workshops. And I haven't actually checked my workshops. Yeah, see, still, Omgard is bad. They need some sheep. I need to see if they have an excess amount of sheep in here to take it. Alright, 11, 5, that is 25. We'll live with that. You are 35. Black says, no, I only got 21 of it. We need to take your wool again. We can go sell it. You do have sheep, so I'm going to take a few sheep from you because I want to go deliver that to Utgard where they need it. Alright, 20 is basically the high mark. 1 oil, 2 oil. Hardwood 24, no. Clay at 19, no. We're good. I always take it this route. I'll go ahead and hit McCab and Chalkland, and then I come back to Oltengard and down to Akalat and Otka. It's just the route that I like to take because you got to go through the mountains, and I would rather go through the mountains here. I'd rather do this than to go here to here and then back over to here. It's just the way that I developed it. Do I think it's shorter? I don't know. That was a nice pause. A little high. However, I think I'm going to actually buy it. Whoa! Seriously? That's some high prices. Man, he rolled that thing up quick. That was crazy fast. And see how that's 83? I'm actually going to take it. I'm going to lose money on it, but I don't care. I'm not going to lose that much, but getting those sheep over there is going to make a huge difference. Obviously, there's probably bandits out here that are going after the sheep. That's cool. Attacked by looters. Oh, workhorses. Oh, you got to buy workhorses. Oh, you can't live without that. They're so damn cheap. And that can be a little trick as well. If you want old workhorses, guys that are coming back from town can have just workhorses for sale. And you can end up getting them for like 20, 30. No joke. I can actually show you if I run into that situation. You've got sheep as well, but high price. I'm not going that route. Is that a villager coming here? No, we're going to wait on this villager. I'll show you what I mean. It won't take long to do. They'll come right out. Okay, here you go. Captured. I'm going to the market too. We got 14 workhorses at 29. Sure, I'll take them. 29. I believe they have the same. I'm going to have to look at the carrying capacity. Let's head over to Utgard and let's check the carrying capacity. Because even if they have half the carrying capacity, I spent 20, was it 20 or 29 for them? I think 29 or whatever. Double that's 58. Mules are costing you 100. Sumpter horses are costing you at least 75. 4,600. And that's with looting one person. Okay, let's see how much. Let's get all this work done first, and then we'll check it out. That I want to do just like that. I have a reason for it. Whew, we're at 58. That's what I like to see. 100. 100. Okay, as you can see, the sheep are 72 here. We're getting rid of all that sheep. And the price is, now the price is around normal, where it should be. Wool is expensive, so that's good. We don't have to worry about that. But let's look at the workhorses now. So we are sitting at 166,907. An old workhorse what is that, 250? Yeah, 250. A Sumter horse is 250. And a mule is 250. They're all the same. So that's just a little trick you can do. And then if you don't need them anymore, you can actually cut them up into meat. And and you get 2 pieces of meat. Now I don't think you get trade EXP, but later in the game, instead of selling these off, you can sell off these, and meat can be 50 each. And that's also something you can do when you notice that meat is super high. Let's say somebody's paying 60 and you don't have much. Get rid of some of your old workhorses. Now they're not always cheap. There are some places that have it cheaper than others. Really cheap. See the prisoners? They could be taking stuff from there, but this is what I wanted to check out. This. Thank you. Yeah, all those prisoners. Those guys are sitting there, and they're going after these guys. So that can be the problem as to why the villagers aren't getting to town. What I wish you could do is I wish they had a way, and I know it's difficult to do, that you could paint an area of where you want your companion to guard. Like I could say, I want my companion to go from here to here to here to here. That's it. He is going to patrol inside this area only. And that's to guard my town and all my villagers. That's what I wish they'd have. Really bad. See, these are costing me 100. Those are costing me anywhere between 10 and 30. So that's always a little trick to watch out for. People talk about cutting them up as the trick. As a trader, no. You're paying a quarter of the price that you would normally pay. You need to buy the wool. So that's something to watch out for. Watch out for guys coming back. Now, of course, it's like I said, it's not for trade EXP. But those you can cut up or, I would most likely cut them up. I think cutting up will get a better price. But that's something that you can do later in the game. It's definitely something to watch out for. Of course, now when I'm doing this, you obviously can't see villagers. Alright, he's been freed. Normally when he's freed, he'll be in this area. You got to give him a minute because it'll say he's holding. But he's normally in this area. And this is why I tell you to watch the list, because you need to make sure they're spaced out. Sumter, we'll take that. Let's see about buying first. Oh yeah, you're 21. Oh, little high. Little high. We're going to go back down a little bit. I do want your wool, of course. We got to drive that price up. So I need to go get whoever that was. I gotta go pick them up. No, 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 no. No. Let's see, is there a spot yet? Nope, still holding. So we lost one around turn 350. There are 80 days in a year, so I'm about 7 years in. Although I didn't get them all out until what? Turn 100? So realistically, I'm only about 5 years in. No, 3 years. 3? No, that's because it's 20, 40, 60, 80. 80 days, 240. So that's like 3 years in. So at this point, he's saying I should have lost 3. So we're going to keep track. We've already lost 1. And now we're going to keep track. However, I think we're going to go ahead and hold off. Yeah, looking at the time, I'm almost an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and hold off right now. On our next episode, we're going to find out where our person is. We got to collect them, send them back out. And then we're going to get right back down to it. Things are going great. As you can see, look at expected almost $4,000. Missing one. Look at the spice vendor, over 1,000. And you can see we are at over 20,000 consumables. Our army could live for 7,600 days. And we are now 368 days in. We have passed the 1/3 mark. So 1/3, I mean, this is episode, what, 16? That would be 30 more episodes. I'm trying to push it closer to 25. 22 to 25 episodes, but we'll see. So I will see you all in the next episode, and as always, take care, and thanks for watching.